Welcome back to the 2016-2017 NBA preview. We are covering the 9th ranked team. We're almost done with this series, the Portland Trail Blazers. They sleep. My name is Joshua Envyerz, and with me today, my co-host like usual.
How's it going, guys? It's the king of the fourth quarter. Welcome back to the NBA preview.
The Portland Trail Blazers.
The surprise of last year.
Exactly. Everyone counted them out. In my heart, deep down inside my heart, I wanted to put this team a little bit higher last year. Last year, I felt like they wouldn't be as bad as everyone said they were, and they definitely proved it last season.
Yeah, as I said, the surprise team in the NBA. A lot of people thought that losing LaMarcus Aldridge is going to be a huge blow to this team, but luckily Damian Lillard put the team on his back. CJ McCollum finally got some minutes, and they just did their thing last year and just surprised everyone, making it to the playoffs.
There was a lot of slander in the offseason. Will Smith memes of how come they don't love me, man. Of Damian Lillard and the whole house empty. So everyone needs to put some respect on Damian Lillard's name, and he definitely showed that he's the leader of this Portland Trail Blazers team. Led them to the playoffs, beat the Clippers even though the Clippers had injuries, led them to the second round, and they definitely proved a lot of people wrong. A feel-good story for this Blazers team, the young core was able to mesh together in Allen Crabbe, CJ McCollum. I personally believe that CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard are a liability on defense on the court together at the same time, but offensively, these guys just absolutely kill it. More importantly, Terry Stotts. Good coaching was also able to lead this team to a 44-38 win record last season. I predicted Terry Stotts to win the Coach of the Year award when we were doing our predictions a few months back. And, some people laughed at me. Some people laughed saying, Terry Stotts, who's that? Some people didn't even know the man's name. He didn't win Coach of the Year, but he was a second place runner-up. And Terry Stotts is a completely underrated coach. And I'm glad that he got an extension with this Blazers team.
Yeah, coaching has definitely been an underrated thing amongst NBA fans, but he proved that coaching definitely plays a big part.
He finally played the young players that he was hiding away for the past 2 seasons. So that's good. So moving on to the offseason task of this Portland Trail Blazers team. They acquired Evan Turner, Festus Ezeli, lost Gerald Henderson, Brian Roberts, and Chris Kaman, and drafted Jake Layman at number 47.
Offseason-wise, for me, the big move was getting a rim-protecting center. That was one of the hugest knocks last year, that they didn't have a big that can actually play good defense. No.
They didn't? No?
I don't think so.
Mason Plumlee? No?
Well, I would definitely consider Festus
amazing
Ezeli
pass-first center and a good rim protector.
I would consider Festus Ezeli a significant upgrade from him.
Maybe on defense, but offensively and
I'm talking defensively.
Mobility-wise, Mason Plumlee is by far the better center.
No, I'm talking defensively at the moment. They finally have that. Though I do like the Evan Turner signing. I do think they overpaid him a bit much, but I do like their offseason. I like their offseason a lot.
Well, I guess we'll see about that one, because I personally feel like Mason Plumlee has a higher ceiling than Festus Ezeli. But I like their offseason moves as well. They kept it simple.
They signed back the young core and also added a few nice pieces to help them. This team did improve in my opinion, but I don't know how much they improved. I like Evan Turner, a nice versatile small forward, shooting guard, point guard. A good mentor as well for a guy named Luis Montero, who I feel like can equal up to Evan Turner in the future if they're able to develop him. Essentially the same player. Multiple position guy. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this team now that they've entrusted and paid these young players that came up with this team.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they matched the Allen Crabbe contract, because that's a huge one. That's a huge one. And Allen Crabbe is not.
He was one of their best players last season.
Off the bench, yeah, he's a quality bench player, but they're paying him starter type money.
I mean, the CBA went up. Bench players are eventually going to start getting paid a lot more. Evan Turner and Allen Crabbe, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, Al-Farouq Aminu is still on the team. He'll be probably playing the power forward position. The crazy thing about this whole offseason is that they re-signed Mo Harkless. I don't really understand that. He's not the best three-point shooter, especially in the playoffs. I feel like starting Allen Crabbe would have been a whole lot better for this team. But they must see something in him. And that's probably their only questionable offseason task, in my opinion. Signing Mo Harkless back. Especially after signing Allen Crabbe and Evan Turner. So, let's move on to the projected rotation for this Portland Trail Blazers team. This is what it looks like. On paper, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Evan Turner, Al-Farouq Aminu, and Mason Plumlee, while the bench looks like Shabazz Napier, Alan Crabb, Pat Connaughton, Ed Davis, and Festus Ezeli.
Well, the really bright thing about this team is Damian Lillard, so I'm excited to see him another season. If something were to happen to him, Shabazz Napier is the backup. I don't know if he's a legitimate backup in this league. I would see him as
CJ
like
McCollum is able to play the point guard position. Evan Turner is able to play the point guard position. Luis Montero is able to play the point guard position. They have a variety of different guards that can easily fill up in case Shabazz Napier isn't a quality backup as they planned he would be.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I didn't even think about Evan Turner being
They play CJ McCollum a lot at point guard when Damian Lillard's not on the court. Last season, at least.
Okay, then I guess they're safe in case a Damian Lillard injury was to happen.
Yeah, their backup point guard position looks kind of weak. I would think they would sign another like off-season or in free agency just in case anything would happen. But Damian Lillard's proved that he's a pretty sturdy guy, and injuries haven't really hurt him in his career. So overall, I do like the rotation for this Portland Trail Blazers team. It's going to be interesting to see the spacing because Evan Turner, Al-Farouq Aminu, they're not the best shooters. Mo Harkless isn't the best shooter. A lot of the shooting is going to be coming from their backcourt. We'll have to see what the Portland Trail Blazers do this upcoming season. Moving on to the projections of this Portland Trail Blazers team. Last season, they went 44-38. Over, under, where do you see this team being this season?
I'm going to go with over just because I do feel like they improved their team overall. Damian Lillard's still playing with that chip, it seems like. So I'm going to go over, I would say 46-47.
All right, I feel that because although they did keep the young core intact, they didn't really do much besides that. Still a playoff contending team, in my opinion. I definitely see them going over 44 wins. Like you said, 46, 47, that's a good range for this Portland Trail Blazers team. Because, in my opinion, there's only a few teams in the Western Conference that could achieve a 50-plus win record. And I think we all know those three teams. But after the Thunder lost Kevin Durant, there is an opportunity for a team in the Western Conference to reach that 50-plus win range.
And maybe, just maybe, the Portland Trail Blazers can reach the elite company and win 50-plus games this upcoming season in the Western Conference.
So that said, these are our projections for this Portland Trail Blazers team. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Do we have this team too high, too low? Like the video if you enjoyed, along with sharing it on any social media. It really helps out the series and us as well. All of our social media links will be in the description below if you wish to check that out. But with that said, we really hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to be looking out for the next episode tomorrow.